Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate the features of serialized inventory software that is known as InventorySol. Now we're going to discuss about the sale invoice. The sale invoice is required when we want to enter the detail related to an item or merchandise sold out to the customers. Suppose I'm the vendor and I have sold out certain items or merchandise to the customer. So I need to enter the record for those, and for that purpose the sale invoice is created. This is the home screen, and in the left pane you see sales. When it drops down, we just click on sale invoice and then I click on create. It opens the form to create a new sale invoice. The first thing is the sale invoice ID. I just give it a number like 01 and it shows the invoice and the date as well on which the invoice is created. Next is the customer. Well, I can select a customer from the existing detail. When it drops down, it shows me the names of different customers, or I can also add a new one by clicking on this button, and it opens the form to enter the detail related to a new customer, which we already have demonstrated in the previous tutorial. So I just close it and let me select one of these customers, like this one, Tom McCain. It's showing me the shipping address related to this customer. Well, there could be a case if the customer requests to ship the merchandise to a different shipping address, so we have to update that one as well. To do so, we have to click on this button, and from here we have to select add shipping address. It opens the form to add a new shipping address. First of all, company name is required. Suppose it's Mars Inc. Next is the contact person. Suppose it's Rick Arthur. And next is the mailing address. This is the new mailing address or the different shipping address requested by the customer to ship the items to. So it could be, suppose, 4321 South Avenue, street number 15, and in the next field I have to enter the name of the city. Suppose it's Houston. Next is for the state, like Texas. The next one is for the zip code. Suppose it's 77001, and in the next field I have to enter the country name, that is the USA. Now I have to click on this add button. The shipping address has been saved successfully. I click on OK. Now I close this form. It takes me back to the previous one, and over here one important thing has to be remembered, that whenever you do so, you should update it. You should click on this update button, otherwise it won't save the detail and you just have regarding the new shipping address. So I click on update and it's done. Now if I want to see or view the new shipping address, I need to click here and then Mars Incorporated. Over here you can see the detail of the new shipping address that you just have entered. Now next is the replacement. If you are sending a replacement to the customer, then you should check yes, or if you are not sending a replacement, rather a new item is being shipped to the customer, you should check no. Next is the dropship. Well, dropship is the case when you sell the item or send the item or ship the item or merchandise directly to the customers through any platform like eBay or Amazon or so. If it's not so, there is another case that you are shipping the merchandise or the item directly to the customer. So if there is a dropship, you just check yes, and if there is no dropship, you are sending the item or shipping the item directly from your mailing address to the shipping address provided by the customer, you should check no. Well, next comes the detail for the payment reference. So you need to enter payment reference, like I say SIMV123. This is the payment reference. Now I also need to select the shipping type. Suppose it's FedEx. Now over here, by default, if you click on this and you are shipping or sending a stock item to the customer, it shows the detail regarding the item IDs of the stock items. Or for instance, we are discussing about the serialized application, so we'll go with a serialized one. For serialized item, the ASN or serial number is required. Let me enter one. Say it's SMGPL123. It shows me the detail for the serialized item, the item ID, the item description, and all this detail is being shown automatically when I enter the ASN. The item description, the inventory type, the quantity, and the unit price. Well, I just changed the unit price. It's $100. So if the other field is not required or unnecessary, I can leave that by checking this and then delete row. Now I scroll down and just click on save and close. Now this sale invoice is saved. I can look for an existing one by using these search parameters, by entering the sale invoice ID or payment reference. If I want to view the detail for the sale invoice, I just click on this button, and there is also an option to print the sale invoice. I just click on this button and it shows me the preview of the sale invoice which I just have created. I just close it, close the form. This is all about sale invoice. Thanks.